Morning, Mama.
Thank you, babe.
Of course, my love.
Does it say me on the screen when you walk by?
No, I'm today.
Oh, I thought Jed was supposed to. Aren't you getting up?
Hmm?
I could have swore there's a Jed said.
Then I was just chilling after they asked me to come do that.
Of course, y'all.
Ready for our date today?
I'm so excited.
Me too. Oh, is there another lotion in here? Or is there only the one?
I only see the one.
I'm gonna borrow it. I'm taking my shower now. I'll bring it back.
Oh, yeah.
I know there was a tube. I don't know if it's in Defender. asleep instantly when we moved rooms.
Yeah, I know. Same. We're really trying to force ourselves sleeping after 2 weeks in the HOH room. The heat is insanely different.
Hot.
Too hot to handle. We passed out pretty hard in there though too.
Yeah.
At first too. Couldn't even talk to anybody.
I don't think we saw talking about.
I did.
You didn't? Oh. Fell asleep with me.
Yeah.
Please put on your microphone.
We had a half asleep conversation.
Who did?
You and I.
When?
In there last night. Woke up and I was like so confused.
About what?
Like how fast we fell asleep.
Oh.
And I was like, is everyone here yet? I remember it perfectly. And you were like, what did you say?
I don't remember anything.
You're like, I don't know. I still don't really know where I am. And I was like,
What?
I remember it perfectly. And then that's when I was like, what are we talking about? What's going on?
You're so tired. Just emotionally drained. I'm like, oh fuck.
Feels like it's earlier though.
What's that?
Feels like it's earlier.
Mm-hmm.
We went to bed later.
Mm-hmm. Mama T.
I was just late.
Great. That bed is super comfy.
I know.
I really.
What?
That bed is super comfy.
No, I said butt. Sounds like a butt was coming.
Oh no! I never saw the light show. It was really nice.
Oh.
Like in the morning.
Yeah, yeah.
Like how they all like kind of like twinkled on.
Yeah.
Still, no one's seen my other fucking slide, eh?
No, dude,
No, I looked under the beds, but I couldn't see any.
I know. Like, did Blue Line hack it? Oh, hack it. I'm just gonna take a shower and then.
No, I'm gonna come in.
Yeah, we'll chat.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. I don't think I can get in her head, I think.
I know you can, baby. I can too. I need to talk to Kiefer today.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm telling Kiefer like everything.
When it comes to like the, which one? The back door stuff?
Yeah. Just that one.
Yeah, I mean, we can tell him. We can tell him both scenarios. So we have two scenarios, pretty much. First one being a back door that everyone knows about except for me and Ty, pretty much. In that case, him and Bray would have to go up. The second one is me and Ty go up, one of us comes down, Bray goes up. As a replacement. And those are the two real scenarios. In the case that me and Ty go up, one of us comes down, you and Keith just have to tell her that, you know, it's time to get one of us out. We'll vote them out. And then you just really have to reiterate that it has to be Bray that goes up. Like, it can't be you that goes up because the boys will vote you out. You know what I mean? In that situation. So if one of us come down, it has to be Bray that goes up. Because you can talk about, like, I won't vote Bray out. Like, we're close. And then Keith would have to say, like, something along those lines of, like, wanting to get one of the guys out as well. Because it will be you two with the votes, right? But realistically, it will be all of us that are doing the same thing. So, like, literally, as long as you don't go up in any situation, we can get out.
No. Yeah, exactly.
Like, even honestly, even if Braden wins a veto, like, worst case scenario, I feel like we can still get him to use it. And that's the worst case scenario. But, like, I feel like we could. And then in that case, we hope that she would put Kiefer up. By telling her that if you go up, you're not. If you go up, you're gonna go home or something like that. Because the boys will band together or some shit.
We need to ask Braden before the veto.
Before it?
Be like, can you please use it on one of us?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like if you guys are up there together and Braden thinks that like we want to send one of you guys home, or I don't know, then I guess he would think we're sending Kiefer home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just actually super confusing.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be more clear when noms are done what we have to
Exactly.
do, but
That's what I told the boys. I'm just like, we have to just do what we can to plant seeds and pitch things now. But once the noms are up, then we can make more strategic decisions.
it's just like hard right now because like I also need Braden in her ear. I have a backdoor on you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you do that? If she's like, no, I'm just gonna put them two up.
Jensen, please.
What? Has to be me. Yeah, like with.
And then I'm still like, pray, like we still should get one of them out. You can pull one of them off if you win the veto just to save face.
Mm-hmm.
Put Kiefer up and then we'll vote. We'll make a decision from there.
Yeah, it has to be that. Yeah, because if he wins the veto, we tell him that, like, you would tell him that if you don't use it, like, they're gonna be pissed.
We're
at you.
done.
Yeah, because like they just saved you last week. That's like the only thing that's the pull we have with Braden now, that we didn't put him up last week.
It's a beautiful, beautiful plan. Masterminds.
I'm just gonna be in there. Like, I'm not gonna talk to Tara about anything about this except for just like I'm just gonna talk about myself pretty much.
No, literally just those points that we talked about.
Yeah, like you, you guys pretty much cutting me when it gets to the end. How Tara would be better for my game. If you cut me this week and it's like a swing vote with Beth, it's pretty much her move. And then yeah, pretty much just like my abilities to win moving forward compared to some other people, and like my ability to keep her safe when she can't play. Like that's pretty much what I'm gonna ream on. And she can do whatever she wants, honestly. But we're gonna have you guys. If you guys are saying that stuff, then there's a better chance. If not, me and Ty go up. One of us wins. Come down, and as long as you don't go up, we skate.
come back after just so I can be clear
Yeah.
before I talk to Bright. Okay?
Yep.
And Keith. Let Jetson think that this is part of his move. This is my move. I'm a genius. Step one. Island Keeper. Keeper needs to know everything. I need Keeper to trust me moving forward. Step two. Tell Brayden I want to backdoor one of the guys. Let him in on it. Step three. Even Tara's head. I've set myself up in most scenarios to be safe. Literally forever moving forward. This week, Tara winning sucks. And if one of the boys go home, one of the boys go home. But I have set myself up the whole game to be safe. And it's true. If Jetson goes home this week, that's my move. If we can't get out of this, that's my move. That's not Tara's move. Which is also something to consider. All Jet talks about is, I'm gonna win this, I'm gonna win
Oh, my lord. Oh. Okay. So, you want to know what to say to Brayden? Is that what you're talking about?
Let's just go over it.
Yeah.
I need to pull Kiefer aside today. Tell him that we need to fake a backdoor with you and Ty. Right?
Mm-hmm.
In order to do that, Kiefer and I need to go to Tara and say, Kiefer, Brayden on the block. Let's backdoor one of the boys. Separately.
Mm-hmm.
If one of the boys, it's the only thing, is like what happens when one of you two in the veto.
Yeah, that's when we say. Well, that's what I told him yesterday as a theoretical. Like, if one of us win the veto and you're on the block, and if you're with Brayden, we can either just use it on you, and just to save face, I guess. Meaning one of us would probably go up.
Yeah, but what do
We
we
just vote the other person out.
what are we telling Tara? She's not gonna fucking believe that.
Why, that we would use it? Oh, if one of us win the veto? Keith and Brayden on the block.
So put one of you guys up against Brayden.
Mm-hmm. Also, I think it's a more realistic situation. Is putting one of us up against Brayden. Because then if someone comes down, you put the other one up or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It would just be trash if Brayden won. That would have to be another discussion. But I think it's more realistic to put one of us up with Brayden and both of us up. And I think you can make a better case for that. And then in a situation where Brayden comes down, we have options where we could really try to get her to put Keith up.
I know, Jay, but what am I saying to Tara? Like, this needs to be the most believable thing of all time.
Yeah, I know. For that situation, one of us and Brayden, for that one would literally just be like, if you put up one of them with Brayden, you are not burning bridges with both of them. In the event that no one wins, one of them doesn't win the veto, we just keep it the same and send home. I almost would think it'd be a better idea. I don't know. I don't know if she would do that. I don't know. If she put up Ty and Brayden and then backdoored me, you know what I mean? It would almost be better to present to her, just because she sees that Brayden and Ty are close. So in the event that Ty stays on the block and goes home, Brayden, actually no, we would never fucking vote Ty out. What the hell? It's like, never mind. Okay, we would never vote Ty out.
I think the plan needs to be that we're backdooring you.
Yeah.
Because she wants that shit.
Exactly.
And if I'm suggesting things outside of you, she's going to be like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So it's just
You're
like,
trying to keep Jack.
what's the best way to backdoor me? It wouldn't be, I don't think it'd be putting up Bray and Keith. I don't know if she would do that. But you can present that as an option, though. You say you either put up Bray and Keith, or you put up Ty and Bray. And then one of them comes down and and you'd be like, if you win the veto, you'll take Ty down and then put me up. And then she'll put me up. If Keith wins the veto, take Ty down, put me up. And then you'd say, worst case scenario, Jed wins the veto, and me and Keith will vote Ty out. That would have to be the big move that you make. You know what I mean? But it should be reiterated that if we both go up, that's not good for her, because one of us will come down and could really screw her. Because you have to tell her that in a situation where I win the veto, I have to use it. Therefore, none of us will go home. So you should tell her that it's in her best interest that if she wants to backdoor me, she can only put one of us up.
Right, because if Ty and Brayden were up there and you were to win the veto, you wouldn't use it knowing that I would go up.
Exactly.
Or the possibility that I would go up.
Exactly.
You'd keep it the same, thinking that we're voting Brayden out.
Yeah. And then you'd be like, we'll vote Ty out. And we won't tell Jet. It'd be like a fucking big situation. Like, literally. But I also don't want to give her any ideas about that actually being something that she wants. Actually something that she would do. But in that situation, it wouldn't really matter because if I just didn't use it, we just vote Brayden out. But in any other situation, I wouldn't want there to be a thing where she's like threatening to put you up if I use it or something like that. But it doesn't really matter because...
She promised me on her kids that I would never go up.
Okay, well that's fucking perfect then.
Last week.
That's fine. Okay, that's fine then.
That's why when like you were nervous, or you told me that thing yesterday, and that I got nervous, and I was like, wait, she made that promise to me.
Yeah. Okay, well that's fine then. You're not going up this week. That's perfect. As long as there's no chance of you going up.
And if it comes up, I'm bringing that up immediately.
Oh,
You promised me on your children.
I bring that up in front of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I think the same like with Keith, honestly, with me. Like, he promised me on his kids that he would use a veto on me if he wins. So.
You never promise such shit like that, man. You never know what's gonna happen. Okay? And then if she's like, you know what, fuck it, I just want to put them both up. I just have to be like, yeah, okay. And then I think like best case scenario is I win it.
Best case scenario is you win it. Second best, probably I win it. Or Keith. Because Keith will take me off. And then as long as you're not going up. It'd almost be better. I don't know. Not better, but like if we know for a fact that she swore on stuff that she wouldn't put you up, and Keith won the veto, then that means he can't go up. So the only option is Brayden. And then and then Keith can just be like, listen, I had to use it. Like I swore on some dark shit last week that I would use it on him. I almost wonder if that's like, because I know she's gonna ask me like, she'll probably ask me what did Keith say last week to stay. Like, what did he promise you? So how much should I tell her of that? Should I say that he promised to take me off with a veto? No?
Just say it's because she already knows about the final three with us. I would just say it.
Like he just said that if he was in the final four, he would take me? Yeah. And I'll just say that, like, I took that because Beth wouldn't take me and Ty wouldn't take me. So he's the only person that's ever promised me that.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say.
Perfect. So I'm going to tell Kiefer about that.
Okay.
Do I tell Kiefer? And then, like, I'll discuss with him in the event that you two go up. We need to get Brayden up there.
Yeah.
But that's his worst nightmare, is you two going up, pulling yourselves off. He goes up. We vote him out.
Oh, absolutely it is.
That's like, that's the weird
We'll be able to
conversation.
control that though. But yeah. Yeah, I think in like almost every scenario, me and you are good. We just have to make sure that, like, as long as you don't go up, like, I think we're all good. All three of us are good. If you're not an option, then I think we're all good. Because a veto will be used in some capacity. Like, someone has to use it this week. So, and I think obviously, like, worst case scenario is Brayden wins it. It's the worst case. But again, it's just gonna be another 4 versus 1 situation where we have to win.
Which backfired.
Which is backfired, but it's not backfiring twice in a row, so. You just have to.
So I'm telling Brayden that I legitimately want to backdoor you two this week. And that Kiefer's on board.
Yeah. And that, depending on what Terry wants to do, he may have to be a pawn at some point. Just to, like, tell him.
He's gonna be shocked. He's actually gonna freak the fuck out.
You
He's
think so?
like scared.
Why?
Because that's such a big move in real life.
Yeah.
If I were to be presenting that to him for real, he'd be like, are you fucked?
Yeah. to backdoor us. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's believable though, just because he knows that Tara's a wild card, which wants to do random shit. So. We have options here.
We do. My brain, your muscles.
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, I'm more than a pretty face, Jensen.
Oh, I was talking about me.
Oh.
I'm the beauty, you're the Beast. Beth the Beast.
Beth the beauty. Jensen the beauty.
Beastie Beth.
No.
Okay, so we kind of have an idea.
Huh?
Do we kind of have an idea?
Yeah.
Let's see what ties in the immediate vicinity here.
Huh?
Let me see if ties around.
Ooh.
Yo,
What up?
what up, bro?
Thinking, cuz.
You thinking?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, me and Beth were just like going through what we're gonna say to everybody, pretty much. Obviously she has to talk to like Bray and Keith. So basically we tell Keith like everything. Like,
What the plan to make the fake backdoor happen?
yeah. Like, just because I feel like he is riding, so. But even if it like doesn't work, like the worst case scenario is that we go up anyways. So it's like whatever.
Yeah.
It's not even like that bad. Like it's not even worst case. Like in the event that me and you go up, I think there's like at least 3 people that are gonna use the veto. At least 4, sorry. Me, you, Beth, and Keith. On one of us. I don't think Beth's being put up at all this week, just because, I mean, Tara swore in her kids that she wouldn't put her up. So.
When?
When?
Last week?
Before she won.
Okay.
So it's like, but still, to me, like, that's fucked if she does. So, we'll see. Keith swore in his kids that he would take one of us off. So he would use it. And then obviously we take ourselves off if we won. So the worst case scenario is if we both go up, whatever, but then one of us comes down, and I feel like she would have to put up either Keith or Braden. Like it would just, her hands would be tied. Whoever she doesn't put up, so if say she puts up Braden, like Kiefer and Beth will be in her ear being like, it's time to get one of them out, like one of the boys out. We'll vote them out. And then we'll just blindside her, not vote her out.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing, if Keith goes up, Braden and Beth will be like, it's time to get one of the boys out. We'll vote together. We'll blindside the other boy and get him out.
Yeah.
Just take out Keith at that point. In the event that it's like a fake backdoor and it's Braden and Keith, it would just have to be planted that, like, we were just trying to backdoor me, pretty much. That one's a bit harder to push just because, like, if we win the veto, like, we have a good chance of winning the veto, me and you. So it's like, if we win it, obviously we wouldn't use it. So that one's a bit harder to push, I think. I think almost a more realistic one is like one of me or you and Braden. Maybe you and Braden, just because she wants to backdoor me so bad. So I don't know if she would put me straight up or not. in that situation, but that would have to be the situation. And then you spin it so it's like, say Jed wins the veto and like keeps it the same, or if he threatens to use it on Ty, then she would probably be like, I'll put up Beth if you use it on Ty.
Yeah.
So then we could just be like, okay, then and it'd be the same thing. It'd be Beth and Keith being like, okay, it's time to get Ty out. Like, we'll vote him out. Then just vote right now.
Yeah.
And then I think that's like, I think for like a fake backdoor, it's probably more realistic just because you could, like, they could tell her, like, yo, if you put up both the boys, like, one of them isn't going home, so they're gonna be pissed. But at least if you only put up one of them, say that the veto doesn't get used, then that person will go home and they're not even gonna be pissed. If that person does save themselves and come down, then you just put the other one up, and that person goes home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that might be more of an argument just to tell her to like stay face going into next week. So yeah, I think like the only realistic scenarios are me and you going up, or like one of us and Brayden, pretty much, not Keith.
I just don't see how it makes sense for her to put 1 and 1 up. But you're saying because she wouldn't piss she wouldn't piss off both of us by putting both of us up. It's just like, we can try.
We can try. I mean, the worst case, like worst comes to worst, we just go up, which is probably gonna happen anyways. And I don't even think that's like the worst case. Just only in the event that Brayden wins.
Yeah. I mean, we can both get, yeah, if we're both up, we can get down.
Yeah. If we're both up, one of us comes down, and as long as Beth doesn't go up, we're fine. Which, like, it doesn't sound like she would.
I don't know. Everybody's saying different shit.
I know, everyone's saying different shit, I know.
Keith is saying she puts up Beth.
She puts up Beth?
But she does what Keith thinks. Brayden doesn't seem to know. I don't fucking know because I haven't talked to her yet about it. Do I think she puts up Beth? I actually don't know.
I think there's a lot of things that Beth could say to not be put up. Like, some personal shit, like the stuff about the woman, like you're literally gonna put me up, and then she can easily just say like, I'm going home if I go up, because the boys will vote me out. This whole game, Tara's been like, it's a boys' game. That's what they're filling Beth's head with. The boys are gonna take you out. They're gonna steamroll you. If you put Beth up against Ty, the boys will vote Beth. Out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, she's the last girl in this house, and she can't play next week. So we get her out too, and then it's all boys. You know what I mean? Like, that's an easy thing to say, and that's why I don't think she would put Beth up, because she would be the cause of it being a boys' game. Because how can she trust us, who she knows Kiefer's for the boys? She thinks we're for the boys only. Why would she trust us to vote to keep Beth? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd be the most easy decision optically. If it's Beth and you, obviously you're gonna stay. But it should be stupid to do that. So I think at that point, if one of us come down, her only option to make another big move would be to put Keith up. And then a safe option would be to put Bray up.
If she puts up Kiefer and Bray, we can still pitch we'll work with you to the end, and then we'll all cut each other probably. And then you probably end up making it through alive.
Yeah, that's a scenario. That's another scenario that we can present.
Because the reality is like, we can really paint a picture where it's like, there's 4 of us. We don't all want to be like, 3 of them, me, you, and Beth don't want to be standing next to each other.
Right.
So there's gonna come a scenario where at the 4, only one of us can win HOH, meaning that person can't play in the veto. So if she thinks you're going to win, then okay, Jed wins HOH, but that means you're playing in the veto against me and Beth. The reality is, if you beat us, you decide who comes. if one of us wins, we're taking you, and I'm taking the other one. So I can paint a scenario in which we snake each other at the 4, but we bring you to the 4.
Yeah. And that's the same thing I'm going to pitch too.
And we promise everything that we'll take you to the 4.
Yeah.
And then I'll cut them.
Yeah.
Because like reality is either I cut them, all of us are going to probably cut each other.
Yeah.
But it really depends on
who wins.
who wins.
Yeah.
But in every scenario, you get to the 3.
Yeah.
And it's
I'm
up,
gonna
to,
tell you
and
the
then it's
same
up to
thing.
you from there.
So
and then you probably get brought again at the 3.
Exactly, because you can be beat easily. That's what I'm going to tell her too. I'm going to say, listen.
That's the conversation I'm gonna have with her. For me to tell her the other thing I could tell her is I could really try to play up how valuable Braden is to me, so that she maybe puts me up beside him. She puts me up beside Braden, we can get out of that.
Right.
Right. 2 scenarios.
Yeah.
The only other one, she puts you and Beth up. But then if one of you doesn't come down,
That's best.
the thing is like, Keith takes you down. I take you down. Braden takes Beth down. You can still win that too. I think we also have a scenario where everybody uses the veto.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Well.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even if Braden wins and it's me and you up, I think we can get him to use it too.
Yeah.
Because, like, is he really that scared of making Tara mad, who can't even play next week?
Oh.
Why? Wouldn't he rather save face for himself? And we just saved him last week. Like, you know what I mean? I think in every scenario, someone can use the veto. It's just, we have better scenarios than others, but...
Yeah. I think best case is we pitch Tara Final 4.
Yeah, like, that's going to be my main thing for me. It's just going to be like, listen, like, in the end, you know that I'm just going to say, like, Beth's going to burn me. You already told me that. She can't beat me. Ty's going to burn me. He can't beat me. So, if I'm in that scenario, I need you there, kind of thing. Because in a final 3, I'd rather have you in there than one of them. And I've never told her anything about like a final 3 with like us, like the sauce. So like I always told her like, oh, I'm open. So I'm just gonna kind of play on that hard.
But I think that's the main pitch, in my opinion. Do you think we sit down and pitch our Final 4 together and talk about snaking each other separately?
I don't know.
Because for me to pitch a Final 4 for all of us, without all of us sitting there,
What if we all do it though?
What, pitch the same thing?
Yeah. 'Cause like she wants to talk to me like right now. So
Talk with who? You?
Yeah. Like I'll probably pitch it just to say like, you know, well, we could have a full sit down.
Well, if we're pitching all of us together, I do think it's a good idea that we pitch it together.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're all on the same page.
Right.
But then when we talk about snaking each other,
Separately?
we have that discussion separately.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to go talk to her and see what she says. Hopefully we can just get...
Oh, I thought you guys were working out.
Yeah.
No, Poppy.
Yeah. I'll see what she says and then just try to feel it out.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, even if both of us go up, we can still get out of it.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
I'm not that shook about it.
Yeah. Mostly just making her aware of, like, the repercussions of certain moves, you know what I mean? Because she can't play next week, so.
Nah, bro, it's true. I just want to know where her head's at, like, her target is in her mind. I don't feel like she'll be I don't feel like she'll be as obscure as I think. I think she'll.
I think she'll say it.
I don't know if she'll say it, but I think she'll provide some direction.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably pretty obvious that I'm her target. In my mind, that's pretty obvious.
You'd think, but I don't know.
But I don't know. She also randomly walked, like, she like sat beside me yesterday and was just like, she's like, what'd you say? Oh, when she was talking about like it being a funeral in here and like everyone being like not happy and stuff like that. She's like, it's not as cut and dry as everyone thinks. And I was like, oh, you talking in riddles? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, she made a similar kind of comment to us in the pantry.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. I was like, as long as you have an open mind, Tara. And she's like, oh, I do.
Yeah, I think she's just excited for the pitches to start happening.
Yeah. You think in most situations the veto gets used this week?
If I honestly don't know, if I'm being honest. Yeah. You guys you got a gun for it. We're getting into the deep, dark parts of the game.
I know that for sure.
Like,
but like if you wanted, you think and we're up.
Yeah, I did want to use that.
Right? Yeah, like that's all. That's the only thing. Like,
but I can't say the same for Bray or Beth.
Oh, I know that. I know that.
Like, I know it's probably part of Beth's game, and she probably tells you that she's saying this shit that she's saying. Mm-hmm. But I don't know.
Who knows? I know.
Who knows?
I'm just thinking, like, for us three at least, like, I think it'd be best case if.
Oh, I think
one of us won it.
If one of us win the veto, all three of us will be here next week. That's what's gonna happen. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, ideally, if we're on the block, you win the veto. Yeah.
Because then you're safe and you can get one of us off.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what Beth does, to be honest. I want to say she uses it, but.
No, I know. Like, who knows?
Who knows?
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is probably the best situation.
I don't know. Like, Final Six, the game feels different, doesn't it?
It does.
Like, it's a whole different game.
It is, man. It's fucking intricate. It's weird.
And again, I feel like Beth is still playing the same game as week 4. Trying to turn people against each other, trying to make alliances and stuff. That's just not going to work anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, whoever's not on the block needs to win the veto, or one of you guys need to win the veto, because there's the only way to guarantee your safety is to win.
Yep.
That's it.
That's a fact.
We just have to take our game into our own hands now and fucking play week to week and move forward.
Yeah, we've chosen our squad. We just have to ride with it.
Yeah.
Like, I think Bray's gonna gun hard for it. He hasn't won anything.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He might use it though.
Yeah, I mean,
but if he uses it, Beth would beg him not to. Because she would most likely be the replacement nom, and she would go home.
I know. Well, that's why I just, like, I don't know. For that reason alone, I don't know if Tara would put her up or not. Just because, like, she would literally be the person that takes all the females out of this game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because she'd take Beth out, and then she can't play next week. She'd probably go out.
Yeah.
So they'd be all, and she's all about, like, it not being a boys' game. You know what I mean?
I know, but it.
But who knows? Who knows what she does? She's a wild card.
Yeah.
She is a wild card.
Yep.
But
I just know we just got to get that veto no matter what. I don't think we should throw it to anybody. We think we should all just gun as fucking hard as we can for it.
yeah, I think that's. I don't think I'm even able to throw that. It'll be too serious.
You
It could be.
don't know what anyone's gonna really do.
Yeah, exactly.
You really don't.
That's the thing.
It's like, do you really want to throw it to somebody who you don't really know what they're gonna do?
Yeah,
Like,
that's the issue right now.
yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, I think we all just go for it, and then once someone wins it, we make a decision there. But yeah, the veto's strong as hell, man. You win a veto, you're guaranteed next week.
It's basically just as good as an HOH now.
without the blood, pretty much. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, we always said that these vetoes are just as important as an HOH down the stretch. I mean, you win after this veto. If you win the next 2 vetoes, you're in the final 3.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, the game is just so, it just feels different.
I know. The energy, the strategy, everything.
It does feel different.
There's no wiggle room anymore.
No.
Well,
There's no distractors.
This is the last week with a little bit of wiggle room.
It is.
Next week, 2 people go up on the block. Nobody's going to use that veto. The only person who would use it is somebody on the block, and then all you need is 1 vote to send somebody home. That's fucked. 1 vote, and you could go home?
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Jeez. And the only reason there's any wiggle room this week is because Tina went home.
Yeah.
Because there wouldn't have been. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I should have just won that comp.
This game would have been tight if Tina was still here. Might as well be 5.
Yeah. No, seriously. I'm gonna go get it. Talking a bit, brothers.
Yes. This game is fucked.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the time has come to only look out for yourself.
I know that. He had the audacity to.
I had no idea it was going to feel like this. You know what I mean? Because we've been so strong together all season.
I know.
But I really, like we've been saying for like 4 weeks, Beth is, I don't know what Beth would do, man. I honestly don't.
You don't know who Beth what?
If Beth wins a veto, do you think she uses it?
No.
Me neither. I also don't think she wants to win.
I think best case scenario in my mind is Jed and Beth are on that block. Because the reality is, I don't think 2 of them can continue in this game. I think Beth has to go.
I would agree. She just does too much.
I know. And she'll burn any of us in the heart. I feel it in my gut. Nick said, trust your gut. My gut doesn't. She doesn't sit well with me.
No, I just don't. Probably shouldn't say this, but Braden even said he's kind of getting annoyed with what Beth's trying to do. Like Braden knows more than I think Beth is leading on. And she's like, oh, Beth has been saying some crazy shit to me. He's like, holy shit. He's like, I don't think she uses the veto. He's like, I don't even think she fights for it, to be honest. She thinks she's safe. The reason why Jed thinks it's an all-girls thing is because of Beth.
Because he said Tara swore on some dark shit. Or on her kids or something like that.
So did I. Tara doesn't care. You leave that shit at the door. Tara's had 1 goal in this game, and it has been to get Jed out or whoever he's working with.
But she lets both of them. She lets Jed and Beth slide. It doesn't make any sense.
There's no way if one of you guys win the veto, there's no way Beth doesn't hit the block. 0% chance to Sean. There's also not 100% chance she uses the veto if she wins it. And there's also not 100% chance that if she uses the veto on Jed, you stay.
Yeah,
That's
if
not.
that happens. That's bad.
Yeah, that's not 100% chance. You know what I mean?
That's the worst case scenario for me.
Mm-hmm.
If Beth wins the veto and uses it on Jed.
That's it's not a guaranteed. You know how the talks go when people are on the block. Why would that change? You know your life is always in jeopardy when you're on the block.
I know this. I personally think Jed and Beth gotta sit beside each other. In my opinion.
If you win the veto, that's what it's going to be.
And then Beth goes home. She either goes home next to me or next to Jed.
Yep.
Problem is, I don't want it to be me up there.
I mean, if it's you up there, you didn't have a hand in sending her home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. But then if I'm voting, I'm obviously going to have to choose between them.
Yeah.
I think we have that discussion in the time.
Yeah. We're going to have a lot of tough discussions coming up this week.
A lot of them.
But again, Tashawn, I've always been honest with you. Like, if you said what I said to you to Jed, there's no way Jed would even sit in a room with me. So I know you haven't said anything to him.
Bro, you know this. You know I've been
No, I know,
loyal to you
I
this
know, I know. Now it's my turn to show you that back.
You know this. Even
If I won next week, there's a 0% chance you go home. Fucking zero.
Same. Keith, you know I'd never put you up.
I know.
You know this.
I'm just saying, like, it's getting down to it. And we knew, out of the four, where we stood and where we still stand. What's changed?
Yeah,
I'm just a little bit lower than I thought I was.
We were 3 and 4. We always knew that.
Yeah.
And I always said, Keith, it's going to come down to us to keep together.
Yeah, I know. It just happened a bit sooner than I thought it would.
Same. I did not see that coming.
To save face with Braden. Braden wouldn't have cared if he was on the block. Blue Line still would have went.
Why?
Why make an enemy out of me? Honestly, Tashawn's going to send them home. That one move, keeping me. I'm not going to let them beat me.
But Keith, let me just check it. Keith, they showed you what it is. They made it clear. They made it super clear. I was one in there, I was crying, bro. I was bawling.
I know. So was Jed. You know who wasn't? Beth.
Bawling, bro. I was like, what is going right?
It wasn't. We could have talked it out. I literally think if we pitched it where we're trying to save face with Braden for a Final Four scenario.
And then did it that way?
Yeah, and then we took out teens. I really think I would have accepted it. I get it. I wouldn't want to say Tina's name in the diary room. You know how close I was with her. Like, there was options.
Yeah, but you got strong arm and you didn't like it.
I didn't like it because I never would have did it to you guys.
I know that. I know that.
If I win that veto, I'd pull your fucking ass down if you're up. And if you're not, I don't use it.
Keith, everybody talked a nice game, but then their actions showed. I always said when people are in power, or when people are on the block, you see who they really are.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Some disgusting shit.
I know this. I know this.
It would just really surprise me if Tara wanted me instead of them.
She doesn't want you to go home.
I don't think
It all comes down to the POV. Does she think Beth has a chance to win over you guys?
But if Beth wins from position not being on the block, it's worse.
I know. You're going to have to do some work with her about that. You're literally just going to have to lay it all out, man. We're at that point.
I'm going to tell her everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell her all her options. And be like, here's what I think, though.
Make sure you eat a lot first, because that shit goes by quick. I'm telling you. You run out of time if you're talking too much. They take your food from you.
That, and I think we can beat Jed. I hate how we talk about how Jed will always beat us. That's another thing I don't like.
I don't think he's going to beat us. I've beat him in a bunch of comps. A comp he won, I wasn't even playing in. Although, argued, I probably wouldn't have won that comp. But I wasn't playing in that comp, so he didn't beat me. You know what I mean? And if it comes down to memory shit or something, which looks like every fucking comp is going to be, it's going to be me and Braden at the top every time. So I think we're your strongest allies from here on out. Me and Braden in every memory comp have been right there.
Season of memory.
I've never had a good memory. I'm not known for knowing shit like that. You know what I mean? I just, like I said, it's like the movie Slumdog Millionaire. I just feel like I'm just going to know the answers when I need to. That's all it is. It's just a blind hope that I'll fucking know it. And if I don't, fuck it. Like I said, I'm most likely going to survive this week. I made it to the top 5. If I win that, I'm in top 4. Like, just week by week, week by week. And I just don't see Tara being done next week. She's not, like, she knows me and Braden are bigger threats to go home than her. This isn't the time to take people out because of spite. If Beth wins HOH, I am gone if I don't win that veto. She might not even put me up just to backdoor me and get the whole house behind on the back door. You know what I mean? Like, that's probably what it would be. It's backdoor Beth.
She gotta go. Honestly, I think if she's gone, Jed's not even mad. You think he would be? I don't think he's that mad.
Who are you going to be mad at? You?
Maybe.
His closest ally?
I don't even think so.
No. I've been prepping him for this since last week. Most of my pitch was about Beth and how she's been saying crazy shit. Because she has, man.
I know this.
Especially to Tara.
I know this. I know what kind of person she is. It doesn't fool me.
Me neither.
See it. She's ruthless. She'll make it look like she's in love with Jed and then done.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't even see it coming. And you're like, bro.
She's just playing so hard.
I told you, she's playing hard in every way.
Yeah.
Pitching plans to everybody, make it seem like she's a master. Like it's not. It doesn't even feel genuine.
No, it doesn't. I'm telling you, Braden sees right through it.
Braden's not an idiot. Braden's good at reading people.
No, me and Braden, again, I feel like me and him now have a really good relationship, and we really want you to be with it.
I'm down with you guys. I said that though. I said that yesterday. I told you, you're my guy.
Yeah.
Braden's best for my game right now.
Yeah. Let's fucking go. There's still a chance 2 Sunsetters are sitting in the final 2.
When we started cutting people and backstabbing last week, that's when I knew. I said that to you in the bathroom.
I know.
Said, yo, if they're doing this to you,
I know.
what do you think? Where do you think I sit?
If you had more wins than me, it would have been you.
I know this.
No way it would have been me.
I know this.
I'm a prisoner of my own circumstance.
That's what I said. It wasn't even about loyalty. It's about your circumstance.
Yeah.
The first time they could take a look and be like, hold on a sec. Keith has all these wins? Put him up.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what he did.
Wins, I think. And they just kept telling me about the jury, how the jury's going to vote for me. I'm like, are you sure? Like, I feel like maybe.
I think it's just because at that point you had the best relationship with people in the jury. The problem is, with that, the flaw in that argument is, you still have to beat all of us for the jury to even have us.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. I was like, how the fuck do I get there when I know everyone's pointing at me?
That's the flaw with that argument.
I never even got to make that argument. You told me 25 minutes before the ceremony. I was fucked.
So say we're all working together as Sunsetters. What would be our plan this week? Have you Brain go up? Have you and Bray go up and us try to rescue you?
You're not rescuing me.
I know that now.
The next time I hit the block, I'm going home unless I win. If it's in a backdoor scenario, I'm going home for sure. And if I hit the block and don't win a power veto, I'm going home for sure.
No, I know that plan never flies. If you sit on the block, there's no way you believe you're staying.
No, why would I? I'm not an
Same.
idiot. These words just ain't gonna work anymore.
And the thing is, Braden believes the same thing. Braden doesn't think, if Braden touches the block, he believes he's going home too.
I don't know, man. Braden leaving is not good for my game.
It's not good for mine either. That's why he can't touch the block, in my opinion. I already told him that. I said, Braden, if you're up there against pretty much anybody but you, just beat it.
There's no way him and I would
I
touch
know
the
that.
block
It's not
together.
gonna happen. But I said, I told Braden I'm pulling him down. And Braden, I don't know if Braden pulls me down. He says he would.
I honestly think he might. I think Braden and I are kind of on the same page here. Again, it's about showing loyalty in the late stages of the game. The only way I can do that is by my actions. I don't give a fuck what anybody says anymore. Comes down to a vote, comes down to a comp. We can say whatever we want in the meantime. But now it comes down to the comps. It just don't matter.
So if me and Jed go up, I come down. Who goes up? Beth?
100%. This girl's thing is complete bullshit. Tara is actually pissed with Beth. She has been for weeks. She doesn't give a fuck about a girl's alliance. She doesn't. Honestly, she thinks Blue Line would be most happy to see Beth.
And she's right.
Because Blue Line could be like, oh, here, talk to the jury yourself about all the moves you made. That was the dumbest thing you could do to somebody who's leaving. 2 hours before they're leaving, she was changed and ready to sit on the block and go home. And Beth is in there telling her all the moves she made, saying she has you guys wrapped around her finger. She's willing to cut you guys as soon as she has a chance. Like, tell the jury that that's going to happen, that they're going to see you and Jed in there, and it's going to be because of moves that Beth made, and she's going to win this game. That's what she's telling Blue Line. Why's she telling the jury that?
Because she wants to make sure that it's not seen as me and Jed steamrolling. I need to find out what Tara wants. I want her to tell me what she tells me. I'm gonna lay it all out. Look, there's 3 of us. Within that 3, there's a duo. Last week, there were 3 of you. And then that 3 was a duo. What did Jed do? Split up the duo. Textbook Big Brother.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
Mm-hmm. Honestly, if Jed does come down, Beth is gonna go up and she's gonna go home. Because it's what we have to do. We have to split up that duo.
We have to. It's not in anyone's best interest for that duo to continue this game.
Nobody's.
Nobody's.
I really think Beth threw that HOH.
This one?
Yeah. She didn't try to practice.
No, I remember even we were sitting in the room. Were you in the room? And I was like, yo, Beth, what do you think about this?
Yeah. She was like, oh, it's just something you're just gonna have to remember. I was like, no, you can go through it. Like we went through it. We were remembering things that.
I think me, you, and Brady should have gone for longer. We did for a bit. We could have. But now we know better, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know Tara was prepping like that.
I didn't either. When I asked her how she knew it, she's like, I think I know it, okay? She was like, I don't know though. I'm like, wow, fuck.
That's why I said one of the that point. So I've been saying for the longest time.
Oh, what are you cooking?
Probably eggs.
I'll take
I can make bacon if you want bacon.
No. I'll just have some eggs.
Sure you don't want bacon? I'll put bacon on for you, Kiefer. What else do you want?
I just would like an egg croissant sandwich.
Okay, fine. So do you want do you want scrambled eggs or do you just want a fried egg?
Scrambled's dope. Whatever you're doing, really.
Okay.
Any type
and
of
do you
egg.
want like veggies in the eggs or just
Whatever
regular
you're doing,
scrambled?
Bray, I'm game.
Kiefer, what do you want?
I want a Braden special. I like being surprised, to be honest.
I'm lazy.
Okay, we'll just say egg.
You want a croissant sandwich? I think I also want. Do you want cheese?
Yeah.
Mozzarella or marble?
Ooh, what? It surprised me.
Make a decision!
Nope.
Okay, sounds good.
You ever go to a restaurant and say, I'll have whatever your favorite dish is here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
I know.
I struggle at restaurants.
Jericho hates me when I do that. She says, what are you talking about? It just depends on the waiter, too, because if it's like a really tiny person, they'll be like, oh, I love the big salad. I'm like, no. I don't want to. Okay, I'm going to need another Appy or something. I just hate how this game has changed. I really wish it didn't come to this.
No, I know.
In my mind, the whole time, I just had one plan the whole time.
Before.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
The whole way through.
I know. So we could have done this.
Mm-hmm.
That was always the plan. I don't know what happened. I don't know what
I
happened.
really think Beth just wanted to try to win Braden over even more. And it didn't work. In the slightest. But I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm going to have to watch back.
I know.
Because the decision to put me up is definitely going to be shown.
Never crossed my mind, Keith.
No, I know.
Until it hit me. I was like, what? Now?
It was way too early. And on the back door. And if you're going to put me up, send me home.
I know.
That's what I thought in my mind. I was like, they can't be putting me up to just put me up. That breaks everything we've ever had.
Doesn't make sense. I was good with you staying because I knew you would know it wasn't me.
Yeah.
I knew you'd know that. And you know, it's like, I'm not sleeping.
How could I literally just couldn't imagine you being like, thinking that it was a good idea.
Could you visualize it?
No, I honestly couldn't.
So I always say to Tara too, I'm like, close your eyes and visualize me saying certain things. And you can see me saying it. Be sick. But you can't. Nah, that's not like no.
I think your path with Tara has to be like, I feel good with Bray, I feel good with Keith, and if you keep me, I feel good with you. And like going forward, that's who I would want to play this game out with. Because that's who I want to play this game out with.
I can't believe Jed came here and there's this scenario in which I go on the block and celebrate. I can't believe it. I can't believe it looked me in my face and said, it's good because then we can get into it.
I told you, man,
The worst thing I would ever want to see.
the block is a different animal. And it's going to be even more different now, more than ever.
Keith, this is not, I never wanted to show Matt because get in these situations?
And the showman's is getting broken up this week. I just don't see a scenario where they get out of it. I honestly, in my heart, in my gut, I don't think she uses it. She doesn't use it. It's a big move for her. It basically takes Tara's HOH semi away from her. It's the...
You know best about big moves.
It's the biggest move of the game.
Of course. This video will be crazy.
I honestly can't wait. I'm gonna gun for it.
This video will be crazy. I am going to kill myself out there trying to get this one.
You should.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I mean, honestly, best case scenario for me is you winning it, aside from me.
Going to be lit out there.
Can't wait to see everybody's game faces.
Because I feel like the rest of them, I was kind of like, But this one?
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no TikTok 3-parter.
The last one, what a fucking joke.
Fuck.
Shit, when you get comfortable in this game, shit gets uncomfortable for you. I'm seeing that now.
If you're sitting still, you ain't sitting pretty. Julie Vu.
They're right, all their advice is actually good advice.
Oh yes, I've taken it all in. Trust your gut. Trust your instincts.
That's the biggest one.
Every time I've gone against my gut, I've been burnt. Deshaun, you've seen it time and time again. How good my gut instincts are. It's starting to freak me out, to be honest. I had a great feeling about Thursday, even after I got backdoored. When I thought about it, I got goosebumps. And I thought that's because I was finally have relief of being out of this fucking hellhole.
You had a good feeling about Thursday? Was it in the sense that we stay or in the sense that Tara would win? Because Tara winning isn't horrible.
Honestly, it's best case scenario for me.
Because in theory, she's making she could make a move that not really any of us wanted to make.
Oh.
That would have been uglier coming from anybody else. She has, as Tina said, she can make a move to change the composition of this game. I think I know what she's
I'm telling you, the night before you and Bray came in, Tina forced us to hug. And she made us promise to never go for each other. She's like, go to war with them. Said, it's your time now. She's like, they're not going to keep you, Keith. They're not. They're just not. Why don't you try to at least put up a fight with Tara? And I was like, fuck it. Let's go to war. And that's what it is now. It's war.
Oh, I hate that it's come to this.
War ain't fun, man. I don't enjoy a second, honestly.
Because people get caught in the crossfire.
Yep. But before Blue Line rallied me and Tara, I still would have probably put Tara and Braden up if I won. But after that, I don't know. I would have had a lot to think about. I wouldn't have been doing any behind the door sellies, let me tell you that.
I think those days are over.
They're gone. It's only by yourself now. Actually, if you won the veto, I'd come find you.
You come find me?
Oh yeah, 100%. Because I know I'm staying, and then I'd know you're staying.
Here's the joke. It'd be funny if we all four of us did it. For old time's sake, but knowing that.
One of us is going? No, I wouldn't do that. But
Good TV though.
dude, this is when I just think about the path that we've taken and how it potentially can be perceived. It's just like people were just waiting for this to happen, begging for us to do this, and now we're doing it. And it's too late to not do it. We're in way too deep. The final 6 is different than the final 7. Holy shit. Holy shit.
It's the hard part of the game.
This is way harder. Why doesn't this game get easier? It's bullshit.
It gets nasty. All everybody talked about was turning on your lines, putting up big targets, trusting your gut. Because if you don't make big moves at some point, you don't win the game.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it's gotten to that point.
I mean, all these fake scenarios where me or Brayden hit the block, we need to stop wasting our breath with those. Because we're not hitting the block. It's going to be a variation of U3.
I don't think so either. Never did. She'd be foolish to do that.
Yeah. I just wonder if she's going to tell Jed any of the shit that Beth has been saying.
That's what I'm curious about.
Because Beth has been saying it to me. Has she been saying it to you?
Crazy shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. She said, you're probably going to hear. I'm pitching this stuff. Great smoke screen, though. But I don't know if she's doing it as a trick or if it's real.
I don't know either. Even if it is a trick, why would you say that? Like, once she tells me something, I'm literally just gonna tell Jed what she said.
I just think it's a smart way of saying, look, I'm gonna be talking shit about you. You're gonna hear about it, but it's not true.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's your counter to hearing about it.
Hmm?
That's her count. That's like your counter.
No, I know.
What could I say to you? I'm like, Keith, you're gonna hear. I'm telling Tara to put you up. And I'm really doing that to save face with her. And you're gonna hear that I'm just putting you up. And I told you to hear that. It's not true. It just creates a lot of confusion.
No, I know. Definitely does.
It's like, can she slide by confusing the shit out of everybody? Will that work?
No, it's either her or Jed going home this week.
I think so too. Romances are dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't imagine everybody having a good taste in their mouth.
There's a reason why no showmance has ever made the finals.
I just couldn't imagine. I remember watching them being like, there's no way everybody's happy about this. Like them in the HOH room, them just chilling in there, just vibing. Like I couldn't imagine that it sits well with everybody that they're just in there for 2 weeks straight.
Oh, no, it doesn't. That's honestly why I think Beth threw.
And looking like they own the place.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just...
I really think Beth wants someone else to make the move. And honestly, I don't know if she would be happier to see Jed go or you go.
I think me,
Yeah.
obviously.
So, it's fucked.
But yeah, I did get vibes that she wasn't that serious.
Croissant?
Sketchy motherfuckers.
What,
I thought it was my croissant. My crescent.
Me and Bray just had to decide between 4 or 5 pieces of bacon for you.
Holy.
We went with 5.
What?
Well, yeah, I want 5.
Really?
I feel like I shit myself.
I'm usually like a 3,
Can I shit, man?
I just feel heaviness.
like a 3 to 4 piece kind of guy.
Oh, damn. All right.
Le croissante.
Smell this. Will be instant.
What is that?
Is it milk? Oh.
Yeah, you're shit. You're gonna go.
I need another cup. I was tossing and turning all night again.
Really? I had
Yeah.
a great sleep.
Oh, I had such a good sleep too. We switched to Destiny, but I was sleeping before you even came in there.
You
In
were...
the room.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, you were. I had a great...
When did you switch to Destiny?
Like 4 a.m. probably. So hot. anyone talked to you about anything?
Yeah.
I kind of have a plan, if they have not already told you about it.
What's that? What?
I genuinely think us four can get out of this week.
Oh, I do too.
Like, I really do. It's kind of what we were talking about last night. Tara just needs to be absolutely fucking convinced that I want to backdoor one of them. She needs to be 100% think that I'm doing it. Jet's up there right now saying, like, Beth wants this to be like a girls' game. Whatever.
Yeah.
But I think if she truly hears it from me, from you, and if Brayden actually believes that I want to do it too, she'll do the plan. Like if she puts, let's say she puts Brayden and Taya, and like the ultimate goal is to backdoor Jet. Taya wins the veto, she can put Jet up, it's easy, we just backdoor it. If she puts like you and Brayden up, we can just say, hey, we're all in this together. We mean, like, I'll pull you down. We'll put Jen up there.
Yeah.
She just needs to think right up until Thursday night eviction that we are actually going to vote them out. And then we can actually get Brayden out. Only way that this works, though, is if Brayden goes up there next to one of you three.
Yeah.
She promised me on her kid she would put me up last week.
Really?
So it kind of helps. Hopefully she remembers, because yesterday she was in here and was like, I don't think it's my best interest for you to go home this week, but I have to think of everything. She's like, but I really don't think that is.
Yeah. When I try to talk with her, she's just like, I'm just waiting to hear from everybody, you know what I mean? Because I was like, what are you going to do?
Like, what if we went up there, I don't know, separately together, and you were like, Beth wants to do it?
I think separately would probably be better.
Huh?
Separately would probably be better. Yeah.
Because she wants one of them out. That's literally her goal this week. She told me, which one do you prefer to go? That's what she asked. And I was like, it's your HOH, up to you.
Yeah.
I told her, I'm like, I'm not here for a boyfriend. I don't care. I'm here for $100,000. Like, let's do this thing.
Yeah.
So she's in like a girl's mentality of like, yeah, let's fucking do it. And we completely run her HOH.
That would be sick. I just don't know what Tara's going to do.
All we need to do is somehow get one of you three up next to Brayden. We're actually clear if that happens. Like, I will do behind the door Sally if that happens.
I would too, to be honest.
Like, that's the winning move. And the way that you run it is that, Tara, going into next week, you're not playing in an HOH. You literally need allies moving forward. If you put both the boys up, you lose face with both of them. Put one of them up next to Brayden. Once one of them are gone, we split them up next week. They'll kind of need you, that sort of thing. Or at least you save face with one of them.
Yeah. Oh, I'm honestly stressing because she's not giving me a lot. She did tell me Blue Line wanted us to work together, but Tara's like, I have to think of my own individual game now. She's like, I have to do what's best for me to get me far.
Well, I came in here and chatted with her yesterday, and she's like, tell me what to do. Like, I feel like I'm in such a pickle. Like, I don't know what to do. She truly believes that she has me. I think.
She honestly hasn't said much. It's the talk that I've had with her is about the two guys.
She never talked about you to me.
Yeah. I honestly don't think I hit the block in any scenario.
I gotta know neither. It's either them up together or one of them up next to Brayden.
Yeah. Oh, if we can get Brayden up there, then we're fucking clear. We just gotta beat him in the veto.
You. So that's why I think.
I honestly don't know how much she trusts me.
Well, now. But I mean, like, she has no other choice. She's been with you the whole game.
Yeah.
That's why I genuinely feel like if we got Brayden in on this, and like, I actually convinced Brayden, like, I want to backdoor Jet. Like, this is our time, Brayden. Like, we can't go any further with him here. And Brayden went up there and pitched that same thing. Tara's gonna be like, holy fuck, everybody's in on it. And Brayden was like, put me up, let's backdoor him. Like, she can do it.
That would be fucking crazy. That'd be good TV.
Tell me what you think. Do you think this is realistic?
I think I think we have to pitch something.
We have to. Like, noms are gonna be soon.
Yeah, they're tonight, after Wendy's. You know what I mean? And once she sees her family, like, she's not really gonna want to hear much. So we need all to get in there soon.
So talk to Jet
to see if we can get Brayden and somebody up. for a
Brayden
potential
just has to
backdoor.
agree that he wants to be a pawn to do this, but I think we could convince him.
Mm-hmm.
And like Brayden, I would never vote you out. Like that would be, no. Like,
Yeah.
He's trying to make a big move, really get in his head, and then he could have actually no idea that we voted him out in the end.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it does come down to vetoes, but like,
It would literally be a 4v1 again.
it just doesn't matter. Like, if we could get someone up there next to Brayden, and like, let's say I won the veto or Jed won the veto, you don't even use it. If Ty is sitting next to Brayden, I would just leave it.
Yeah,
Vote Brayden out.
100%.
If I'm sitting up there next to Brayden, whoever wins, don't use it. Just leave it. Right?
Yeah.
That's our biggest thing.
Okay.
Jed and Ty are up there together. The best bet is for one of you, me or you, to go up or to win.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if she's promising that she wouldn't put me up.
Yeah.
I just need to bring that up to her.
Yeah. You need to push that hard. Fuck yeah. No, I do think there's so many outs this week, and it's glad it didn't. It's good it didn't happen next week, because next week there's pretty much 0 outs.
No. We can. It would be the craziest survival ever. Us 4 going in, and I think we could do it, dude.
I think so too. I'm stressing, to be honest, but yeah, I'm game with pitching that.
Are you?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? And then whatever. If she doesn't fall for it, she puts the 2 boys up anyways. Who fucking cares? And then she still thinks in the end, if one of them pulls themselves off, we'll be like, it's okay, just put Brayden up. We're still voting them out. It still is a plan. We're still gonna backdoor them.
Exactly.
Right?
100%. So I just felt jittery. I drank 2 cups of coffee and haven't eaten anything.
Yeah, you feel like shit.
I do feel like
I
shit.
was literally in the bathroom. I was like, I need to talk to Kiefer, like so fast.
Yeah, as long as we're all on the same page. Have you talked to Ty about it? Because he's going to go to Wendy's.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a huge talk that he has to do with
Huge.
Tara. That's probably the
I
most.
think I just told Ty, like, just play dumb, like, whatever.
That's the most important pitch we have is Ty talking to Tara, because they've always kind of had like this weird frenemy relationship.
And the way that she was like, saying it yesterday was like, Kiefer and Jed are going to the end of this game. And she's like, I'm not saying names, I'm not saying which boy, but you can guess, like, which one I would prefer out, like, out of those 2. She pretty much told me about 3 times yesterday she wants Jed to go home this week.
I mean, she's been saying it the whole game, literally since week 1. Literally, we're in
What
day
Jed is saying to
49.
her is like, he's trying to be like, that's not your move. If you send me home this week, that's Beth's move.
Fuck.
Well, why don't you eat? I'm gonna say it to Brayden then, if you think that's cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's backdoor this week. And then maybe like us 3 could have a conversation in the same room.
With Bray? Yeah,
I'd be like, let's fucking do it.
I'm definitely game.
He's gonna be shocked, like he'll be spooked that I'm saying that, but
Yeah. I mean, we're at the game where we literally, backs are against the door, but the door ain't open yet to leave.
that would be pretty convincing, I think.
We just all have to be on the same page on that.
Yeah. But I'll have to tell Brayden, like, dude, the only way that this works is if you are okay being a pawn. And, like, you have to trust us. I don't know.
Yeah, he hasn't really done anything. He's got to be thinking about his game.
He was just there talking to Tara, but he's not good at talking game.
No.
He
Literally-
tried to this morning with me, and he's like, not nominations today. But I was like, okay, Brayden.
He always just says, I don't know, Kiefer. He's just like, he's like, I'm just here, you know, like, he's like, I don't know what to do. What should I do?
I know.
He always just says, what should I do? I'm just like, well, I don't want to fucking tell you what to do because I want you to go
No,
up.
that's what he always says. I look for advice in Kiefer. I'm like, okay, well, there's gonna be a point where this guy screws you, so like right now.
I was like, okay. So it is what it is. Now we're in the fucking nitty gritty of it.
I just think that S4 can get there, and it would be the fucking craziest celly of all time.
Yeah.
Literally after noms. If we can get Brayden up there, we're fucking fine.
Yep. But if that doesn't happen, I really don't see a scenario where you go home either.
I think me and you are going into Final 5. Unless she just goes fucking rogue and throws me up there. But the only way that I see it...
Even if you go up.
Even next to the boy, one of the boys, yeah.
I just don't.
But the way that I see it with Tara is if she sends me home this week, she's getting one of the last girls out. All of you guys kick her out next week, and she's done.
Yeah.
It would be stupid.
I think she's going to be playing for the end game now that we're this close. So.
And if she's, like, now that she's won a couple things, she does have a chance.
Yeah.
So I think she's shooting more than just 2.
Yeah.
Second place.
She's going to try to get to the Final 4. She's going to maneuver herself to the Final 4 to play in that comp.
But we have to get her out next week.
Oh, yes.
Like, without a fucking
She wins
doubt.
again. She could literally fucking win this game if it's all memory shit. I underestimated her memory. I was asking her last night. Wait, no, not last night. 2 nights ago. Like, how she knew the audiobook. She's like, I wasn't even fucking paying attention.
Fuck.
She's like, I was so pissed.
She knew every answer. Except for one.
Yes, I know. So I was like, okay. Looking 6 for 7 there, bud.
Yeah. She's got to go.
So.
I just don't want Jet or Ty to have to feel what it's like being sent home by Tara.
Oh my God.
I think you and I are in the clear, but the boys are in trouble for sure, and they know it.
Oh, I know. They're still out, so like I said, it's good it didn't happen this week. I'm gonna go get that croissant.
If you see Ty, can you send him in here?
Yeah, sure. Oh.
I'll let you know what happens, Kiefer. Like
Huh?
every step of the way.
What's that?
I'll let you know what I do every step of the way, who I'm talking to.
Okay, yeah. There's some crazy plans going on.
Really?
Oh yeah.
With who? Which one? Ty?
Heads up. Beth is gonna pitch to you to volunteer to go on the block.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Not that being the bitch. You going, oh my God, should I? Is that the only way?
Don't tell her I said anything, but yeah, she's like, it's our only play. She wants me and her to talk to you about it by making a big move to backdoor one of the guys.
Ooh, look at her go. Okay, Beth. Big move, big move.
I just had to get out of there. It's like, I can't even entertain this.
I just want to know, like, why would I ever volunteer?
They keep pushing this, Beth's not going to go up because she's a girl thing. So they don't think that she'd be a replacement nom no matter what.
Hello, Miss Bethany.